And 7 News tracking the latest in the government shutdown. The shutdown now heading into its second day with no deal on the horizon. At the 24-hour mark, both parties now admitting the partial government shutdown could last for weeks. The bickering continuing today, Democrats blaming Republicans for holding the country hostage over health care reform, and Republicans blaming Democrats for not negotiating.
This table is empty on the other side, and we need the Senate Democrats to come join us.
They've shut down the government over an ideological crusade to deny affordable health insurance to millions of Americans. In other words, they demanded ransom just for doing their job.
And a new concern tonight, the debt ceiling. The Treasury Secretary saying by the middle of the month, he'll run out of tools to pay the country's bill with borrowed money.
Now, we're tracking the impact here in Colorado, especially as we recover from the devastating flooding. The National Guard on furlough, but they're essential to rebuilding our roads. So Governor Hickenlooper signing an order to pay them with state funds.
We want to make sure that we don't lose a single day in trying to get these roads open and communities back together again.
The National Guard currently working to rebuild Highway 36 to reconnect Estes Park to the Front Range. Russell Haythorn taking a closer look at the shutdown effects, discovering this could impact everything from new hires to the safety of drivers. Russell?
Mike, the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, for one, is no longer issuing vehicle recalls. The red box notes it is unable to post any new recalls after close of business September 30th. That's because they don't have the staffing available to test vehicles, an impact that could be dangerous. The shutdown also means the partial closure of the National Weather Service. With a storm approaching later this week, CDOT and local public works departments are going elsewhere to get forecasts to prepare and deploy crews for the storm.
The National Weather Service not being available will certainly, potentially impact us, but we will also very heavily rely on our local weather reporters. The federal impasse impacts E-Verify as well. E-Verify is used by local employers to verify a job applicant's citizenship. Retailers like Target, Safeway, King Soopers, and others could be impacted, especially with seasonal hiring. But managers at this Target in Glendale say there is no immediate impact.
Denver 311 is open Monday.
Denver's 311 recording starts with a message aimed at dispelling the myth right away that local governments are shut down. They are not. National parks are shut down, the FDA is closed, and so is NASA. But the mail is still being delivered, Social Security checks are being issued, and Medicare and Medicaid payments are going out. And it gets worse. Departments like the U.S. Department of Agriculture don't even have websites anymore due to the lapse in federal government funding. This website is unavailable. They say you can still email them, just don't expect a response or a reply until the government is back up and running. In the newsroom, Russell Haythorn, 7 News.
Thanks, Russell. And there was no stopping this group of World War II veterans from Mississippi determined to visit the World War II Memorial. The government shutdown meant the memorial was closed, but they were allowed in anyway, many of them in wheelchairs and up there in years, looking content to be there.